Select your character. Preparation complete.
I am having no end of trouble with this boom today. Fell apart earlier. Okay. It's not a brilliant place to put a mic boom, I grant you. But my room and its dimensions are what they are.
Searching mystic ruins.
Yes, we are. Well done, Gamma. I'm just gonna check the audio on the stream. Alright, I can hear the game. And I can hear me, excellent.
Combat system activated.
Okay, now that that's done.
Searching mystic ruins.
Oh, his love for tiny mammals. Ah, Bicentennial man. Hey, Zeb, how you doing? In answer to your question, I just messaged you on Facebook, but yeah, Claire Obscure is available on PC. It's also available for free on Game Pass, but I think it's worth buying it. I had it, like, here's how good that game is, alright? I had access to it for free on Game Pass, and I bought it anyway. Because I wanted consistent resolution and reliable access to it that the internet couldn't provide, because it's really good. But anyway, I managed to tear myself away from it for long enough to start this stream, so let's do this thing. As soon as I get the stream up on my phone.
Searching mystic ruins.
Is the ending of the game different? I mean visual resolution. Okay. Emmanuel Digitals 12 is now following. Thank you for the follow, Emmanuel Digital. I love that name. There we go. I'm a couple of chapters into the Moscow Gentleman. Oh, how are you finding it? For anyone curious, The Gentleman in Moscow is a very good book. There is
If
also
you
a
have
TV
the
series.
Stone of Wind, gusts of strong winds are known to blow in the caves.
We must find the Stone of Wind. Yeah, I love it. I remember a lot of the dialogue and moments basically carrying over to the show. Good. Ah, there it is, outside of Tails' workshop for some reason. Yeah, there's his runway. Right, alley-oop. Hovering, 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 hovering. Oh. No, it's not there. Where does this stone go? Also, if I were you, I'd devote an afternoon to catching up on Doctor. Yeah, you keep saying. 3 minutes will probably do that. So, yeah, unfortunately, my brain has been hooked by something else at the moment. If I watch Doctor Who under those conditions, I'm just not going to be giving it the full focus it deserves. I'll get to it. I'll just mute the topic for a bit. What the f... My controller just disconnected. I've got it plugged in. What the... Is it the cable that's doing it? So, how are we doing for... Okay, well... No, it needs to be There we go. What the... Motherfucker! Okay. Alright.
Mission failed.
But yeah, I think you'd really like the story of Claire Obscure if you can play the thing. The slightly dispassionate mission failed made me laugh. Yeah. Well, he is a robot. If you're gonna destroy the wall, destroy the whole wall, or not at all. Ronald Reagan be like, I thought you were going to make an Attack on Titan reference, but that works too. Oh, god damn it!
Mission failed.
Bloody flimsy bridges. Can't even stand up to a plasma cannon. Ah, there you are. D103, whatever that letter is. Ow. Yeah, I should have collected at least one ring before I entered a fight. That one's on me. Remember when parents were frightened of E numbers? numbers. Oh, right. Wait, no. E numbers? Did people forget those existed? I've forgotten what you're talking about, if it is. Basically food ingredients that make children hyperactive. Oh, E numbers.
E-103 Delta. Rescue complete.
Ah. $17. I thought you were talking about specific phone numbers. That's where my brain went to. Let's go through this hole in the wall after the spontaneous and inexplicable explosion. Did the ruins become mystic after they were ruins, or were the buildings mystic in their heyday and that property carried over to the ruin? I don't know. There is a temple, so maybe Red Mountain. These are the ruins of the Mystic Shopping Centre. Insane in the memory. Oh, it does sound like that. Okay. Which, you know, is very 90s. Having been back to the Cinemaster under direct, weirdly I think the audio and Elite might be better in practically every way other than size and location. Yeah, I've had thoughts about comparing the two. The seats do not recline and the venue seems to be showing its age. I mean, since our cinema got good, I've had one less reason to go to Leicester. Not that I wouldn't still gladly visit. Get over these rocks. It's a good thing he doesn't have to worry about ammo constraints. There you are. E104. I believe that's Epsilon. Okay, actually, these are a piece of piss. He just holds the lock on until it gets his missile and him. A character asked the doctor if he wanted a cup of tea and he went wild for something.
E104 Epsilon. Rescue complete.
Oh, wow. Oh, you went there for the Doctor Who finale. Ah, I see. I think I saw the Sherlock finale there. Also cheered when the Doctor revealed something which we as the audience were already aware of.
E103 Delta. E104 Epsilon. Rescue mission accomplished.
It wasn't much of a rescue.
E105 Zeta. E101 Beta. Location unknown. Perhaps aboard the egg carrier.
I came from Gallifrey. Ooh. Is he also from Gallifrey? Is it that like when a comedian shouts out, anyone from Runcorn?
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Woo! Time Lord University! Wait, I've gone to completely the wrong place. I mean, when you said he reacted wildly to things that the audience were already aware of, I thought, well, maybe he's just a casual fan and doesn't know. But, like... that's one of the basics.
E-Series data. Beginning search. Accessing data. Hot shelter. E-Series location confirmed. Unlocking hot shelter sector now.
Must have been a casual fan who could not remember the details from earlier that same episode. Hot. I think the guy might have been drunk. I mean, don't cheer in the cinema. It's not the place. also on a someone came into it. I've been waiting for this again. Alright. At least save it for something of consequence, yeah. Like, I think he was trying to start, like, some sort of crowd reaction, but then, you know, we don't do that here. Not in the cinema. Like, the applause at the end of the premiere of The Force Awakens was the closest thing I remember to that being a thing in the UK. Or at least in my experience. That also happened during The Last Jedi and was about... Yes, indeed. I love how it just didn't animate him going under the thing in the lift. There we go. Hot shelter. Destroy E-105s. You got a very peculiar opinion of rescue as a concept. I like how you can shoot pickups to collect them together. Cool. Just take the ladder like a peasant. This ladder is attached to nothing. Why is it there? When? Oh, that ladder, right? Okay, come on. You've never had an enemy like me. You ain't never had a foe like me. Okay, so, oh, it'll just open. That sounds hilarious. It was directed by George Miller of Babe and Mad Max. Okay, you've sold me. It's a bit of a Bicentennial Man movie too. I think I'm beginning to get the picture. Oh!
The high-speed cargo station is ahead.
Activity ceased.
Oh, I see. Giant and green. So he's big and green.
Activity ceased.
I think I may have screwed myself in taking so long to open that door. I didn't actually realise there was a time limit. He looks like Legend. 1800 attack points of long. Oh, there you are. There should be a Crank Calls episode of Doctor Who in the style of that Powerpuff Girls episode where the Doctor busts the Daleks, Cybermen and the Master when they're not doing anything wrong, and they gang up to stop the prank caller.
Activity ceased.
Oh, I see. I think I know what you meant to do. Oh. G105 Zeta. That was it. I got 16 seconds to dust this guy. Right. Got him. I like locations that serve no purpose other than to be good video game level or location for a fight. Like the room with all the walkways in the boot. Yeah. Now,
E105 Zeta.
Canon says that was a plasma refinery. But we all know why it exists. No, 19. Surely Naboo of all places wouldn't skimp on guardrails. Now. I think you go out there.
E105
Yep.
Zeta rescue complete.
That's not a rescue,
Units
you just
remaining.
killed him.
Gamma.
I rescued him from luck. I think he wants to rescue the animals inside the machines that power them, because that's how it works in Sonic. Don't ask me to explain the science I don't get.
Beta.
But it's still, like, you know, you're talking about rescuing your robot friends. No, you're destroying your robot friends. So it's Pokemon and Flintstones logic. I guess. E101 Mark II. Oh, you gotta get around him. Come and get me, motherfucker. Haha, I got a little go-kart now. Haha. No. Oh, I missed. Welcome to Robot Wars. It is a bit Robot Wars, isn't it? I mean, it's not. This isn't really a war so much as a scrap. Android skirmishes. Well, no. Yeah, android skirmishes. Automaton engagements. Gotcha. I think I probably got to back up.
Mission complete.
Ooh. Right in the tits. It's amazing that bird survived. Send her a message. One in each tip. The bird will work. I wish we had two cats. That robot looks like Cyril lying face to. Oh. Wait, was that the end? Of this guy's story, yeah, it's quite a short one. Won't let me skip the credits. There are about 6 characters, I think. We did Sonic last week, starting this one, and now we finished this one. Let's see, we've got Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Big. And once we've done all of those, we unlock the ending, which is supersonic. Okay. Enemy game designers feels like a little counterproductive to employ your enemies. No, they're talking about rival companies. It's a burn book. Keep your friends close and your enemies even closer. Indeed. So, I feel like I should have something to say, but this was really kind of a nothing story. Well, I mean, not really. The whole robot growing a conscience thing part of it was good, but that was all done in like the first 20 so minutes. (2003). Spin. Well, that took less than an hour, so
Select your character.
we got Tails, Knuckles, Amy, or Big. I'm gonna try Big.
Hold on, Froggy. I'm coming.
We did a good guy, a bad guy, and now we're doing someone who is not involved. So basically Sonic's Tom Bombadil. That's not inappropriate, actually.
What? Froggy, is that you? You're looking kinda weird, good buddy. What's up with the tail? Hey, wait a minute! You swallowed my lucky charm! Come back here! What's wrong with you? Something's not right. We've always been friends. For years. Froggy! Wait up! Oh dear.
What, the song? Yeah, I know what you mean. Money for nothing.
Yoo-hoo, Froggy! Come out wherever you are!
Chased him into the city.
Oh man, where could
no.
my Pollywog pal be anyway?
Yo, what? Oh dear. Why the fuck is he called? I don't know. Oh, there's Snoik.
Quick! We have to find the rest of the missing Chaos Emeralds! Quick! We have to find the rest of the missing Chaos Emeralds!
Why are they standing in the middle of an island on a video? I don't know.
Eggman! Eggman!
No. That don't even look like it. Oh no.
There's a place somewhere in the city where you can go down into the sewer.
The city is called Station Square. Why is everything here inappropriately named? I don't know. I don't think they were thinking about it. Oh. Dogs are robotic attacking gerbils International Airport. Oh.
Froggy, there you are.
Oh Lord.
Wait, don't run away. What you doing under that car? What's wrong?
Yeah, just casually deadlift a car. He is Tom Bombadil. Yeah, he is. Oh, Tom Bombadil, Tom Bombadil. If you're gonna...
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
I'm surprised that the exit isn't named after a racial slur or war crime. But I want to go go-karting. Yeah, this is the fishing minigame campaign. Now, there's one thing you better hurry up and know about me. Why is there go-karting in the sewers? We're not in the sewers anymore. The sewers led somewhere else. That's unusual control over the lure there. Hey! What was that for? There! No, I'm not seeing. There he is, I think. No, that's not Froggy. No. Oh. Hiya! Foggy now. The fishing level was probably made after Ocarina of Time. Foggy now. Oh, Froggy now. Okay, so L2 is just like an immediate disengage. Would it be against the law to injure someone to the degree they drop their rings? I don't know, probably. Oh, there he is. There's the little froggy fucker. It won't kill you, but it'll place you in danger of dying. Yeah, it is also, like at a minimum it would be an assault. Ah, there he is. Not you! I want the frog!
Something's biting! I got a fish.
The directions of this law that this law goes in have little to do with the directions you push on the controller. Come on, Froggy. Oh, god damn it.
Something's biting. I got a fish.
Huh. Come on, Froggy. I have a name, and I refuse to use it because I know what you've elected to call yourself. I look like that random fish was dancing to the music. You know what? I'm just gonna pop in the water. That'll be open. As I'm doing fishing, you know, there's not much going on. So I'm gonna...
Something's biting.
Am I gonna have to fish this pool dry? Why are there fish in the swimming pool anyway?
I got a fish.
Where is he? There he is. Near the bottom of the pool. Why can't I just go in there and get him?
Something's biting.
Not you!
I got a fish.
Come on, Froggy.
Something's biting.
I thought this, I seem to have misremembered how long this takes. I thought this story would be shorter.
I got a fish.
So on this Sonic Boom, we've seen a Robot and Totoro knockoff going fishing. Yep.
Something's biting.
I think Laura said last week, the reason this campaign is the way it is they'd recently released Sega Bass Fishing on the Dreamcast, so they had the gameplay mechanics and thought, why not put them in there?
I got a fish.
And why not indeed? There you are. Oh, for God's sake, don't you even think about it. I now hate that frog. Now, I like fishing minigames. I will spend an inordinate amount of time on them. So, you know, I'm not that fussed, but I was hoping to get this one done quickly. not great for a solo stream in terms of like stuff to talk about. Oh, he's coming for it. Oh, what? Just grab the friggin' law, you... It's right there! Just take the damn thing. Yeah, fuck that frog. Okay, come on, come on. What the? Come on, Froggy. You know you want it. Why is... I now respect the parental lawnmower. Why are you over there now? Except you're not. What the fuck is this? Yes, yes, come towards the... Why? Still here, Froggy. Come on, come get it. Are you doing something wrong? I'm not doing anything differently from the others. Come on. Ah! Can I not just... Can I... Just jump in and get him, you coward! What? Am I supposed to do something else? For Froggy specifically? Because this doesn't make sense. I'm gonna look for a hint ball, see if there's anything I'm not doing. Come on, Froggy, you little... Yes! Why? Like, why is the music not changing? It always does when something else fights. Gonna let him take it. Oh, okay, so he's not there anymore. There he is. Alright, he's coming for it.
Something's biting.
Gotcha. Please don't. I'm putting frog legs on the friggin' menu when I get hold of you.
Oh, now what am I gonna do?
24 sodding minutes.
Howdy,
Not
hi.
too bad.
Hey, Mora, how you doing?
I'm good, I'm good. So you're doing big story.
Yep, yep.
Ah, the meme.
Like, Froggy kept biting
Welcome to
and
Twinkle
not
Park.
hooking. So,
Yeah, I know. I know, it's fucking weird.
24 fucking minutes.
I know. I know.
Oh, hello, Cream the rabbit.
Yeah, Cream just turns up.
She just flies right.
I'm starting to think her mom is just not paying attention. Bad parenting. I've just been watching unbiased Roman history, and all I'm learning from this thing is, my god, the Praetorian Guard is terrible.
Ah.
You know, the literal bodyguards for the Emperor that constantly betray them. Oh yeah, if you're looking for the ice stone thing, it's behind the elevator to Twinkle Park.
Ah.
It's literally on just over the sewer. You can take that to the Mystic Ruins, and the Mystic Ruins can get all kinds of upgrades, although...
Ew.
So, is Big meant to be coded as like just simple, or is he meant to be mentally disabled?
I think he's just supposed to be simple. And Seb had a field day when he saw the sign that said SS Central Station.
Oh God, of course. Yeah, the thing is, Station Square's always been really inconsistent to me to begin with. Because like it's this really small hub area, but when you see it in the cutscenes, it's like an entire goddamn city.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but to the Mystic Ruins.
The Mystic Ruins, and if you remember where it went last time... Oh look, there's Amy down the cup.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Yeah. Yeah, big story is just him being in places.
Yeah, Seb described him as I agree, as Sonic Tom Bombadil.
I don't know who that is.
He's the character in Lord of the Rings that wasn't in the movies because, frankly, it would have completely murdered the tone.
Well, yeah, Big's entire thing in the Sonic franchise in general is... This is like...
Seb, if you're still there, explain Tom Bombadil some more.
He's like in one play. He's like, in this game he's around. By Sonic Adventure 2, he's actually in the background, constantly as a joke. Sonic Heroes is where he gets his next big thing, and no pun intended. And I think in the new Shadow Generations, for some reason, he's in Shadow's whole thing, and Shadow has no fucking clue who he is.
Yeah.
You've discovered the life
But the company, but Sega are aware enough of how much of a meme Big is that they've made jokes occasionally about how, for April Fools, that they're going to make an entire game about Big.
Wallace Big.
Oh, good. One of the only. Oh yeah. By the way, if you want another one of his power-ups, if you go into the forest bit of the Mystic Ruins...
Yeah, I saw. It's under his house.
Yeah, it's under his bed.
Yeah, you can see it in the opening cutscene.
I know. I mean, the comic. The funny thing is, in the comics, he's stupid by even his own people's standards. Because, like, in the comics, they try to explain he's part of a cat tribe of like Aztec cat people.
Yeah.
But even by their standards, he's basically considered mentally, damaged. Though his people are at war with wolves, and he doesn't seem to realise. I think
Now,
I think
Froggy
I
bit
think
when I moved the analog stick upon hook.
I think you're meant to move the analog stick to hook them.
It doesn't seem to work that way for anything but Froggy. The others
I know.
Also, the game
Froggy's...
did not explain that.
Oh yeah, also Froggy is kind of in one of those little ice bits you can break with Big. Because of Big's massive size, he can just smash things.
Well,
I think one of my favourite things in the comic was that they brought back Lupe the Wolf and her tribe, and they try to explain that like felines aren't really welcome in there because they're at war with them, and Big just walks in as if nothing's happening. And doesn't realise he's actually like terrorising people by just existing. And the only thing that stops them from spearing him is Sally and Sonic going, "Wow, it's big," and Lupe going, "He is quite large, yes." No, that's his name. Oh. Also, there's an evil version of him, by the way, that's only in one comic.
Oh god.
That exists to be in the multi-dimensional prison, and shares a bunk with evil Sonic. That's about all he does.
I kind of think evil Big kind of defeats the purpose of Big as a character.
Well, you say that, but he's a little bit more articulate, and all he does in the comic is threaten to fart on the top bunk because everyone's been depowered while in multiversal prison. So apparently, you know, he can just fall back on his strength and everything. But look, the whole evil thing it's an old trope in general. Like look, there's an alternative universe of people that are just you, but you know, evil. Or the opposite, because I think the evil version of Sonic originally was he was a punk that wore like leather, and Robotnik was a veterinarian that was really nice.
Right.
Yeah, evil Knuckles was Irish for some reason, but wore a beret. I never really understood that.
I don't think.
Also, he didn't guard the Master Emerald. He guarded a bunch of gems called the Anarchy Barrels.
Right.
Well, you know, Chaos Emerald, Chaos, Anarchy, because of course.
Ah. So for some reason I'm blocked from commenting on Twitch.
You've something naughty.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I was talking with Hawk and Trigger last night, showing off my flagon.
Yes, it's a nice flagon.
It is. I got it from a charity shop that's unfortunately closing soon. Because they have really. I once went in there and I found a shillelagh.
Okay. All right, I glitched through the tunnel.
Okay.
Okay. How do I get that? Says as big as Tom Bombadil, a strong guy who doesn't care about the plot and just shows up.
I'm reading the comment.
Yeah.
Just that, again, this is like Big's only thing, but I think the universal idea is that people don't seem to really like Big's game because of what we're doing.
Yeah.
Some people feel it just completely defeats the tone of Sonic in general.
Well, no, I think there's room for a little tonal dissonance.
Look, well, I'm saying some people feel that way. I look at it more as Sonic Adventure is trying to show off very different styles, and let's face it, before this, it was every character plays exactly the same.
Yeah.
Use the boulders to break
I'm
the
all
ice.
for, hey, it's okay to have Sonic characters that, you know, do other things, like Knuckles climbing, digging and stuff, Tails flying. Hell, I often pitch the idea of if they ever brought the Freedom Fighters in, you could easily put Gamma's gameplay technically into Bunny, since she's, you know, got robotic arms and cannons and shit.
Okay, you've been under this ice for way too long to still be alive, Froggy.
Yeah, why is Froggy called what he's called? I don't know. It's just a thing.
Well, no,
Because he's a frog?
Big referred to him as, well, I don't know if I should say it.
My little buddy.
No, you know that really offensive kind of doll? It's that, but beginning with a P.
Philistine?
No. Philistine isn't offensive.
It technically is.
Who?
It depends in what context. It is used as a derogatory term for intelligence or uncultured, but it's also the name of a race back in ancient Judean times.
Yeah. Okay.
But you've never heard someone go, of course it's this, you Philistine.
Yeah. No, I know. I've heard the word. I just, you know, it's not a slur.
Well, not anymore, but it was. Kind of lost its power now because no one uses it.
I use it.
Something's biting.
Like I said, nobody used it.
Okay, that was a lot more painless than the last one. Okay.
Seb,
no.
stick to your Action Man is really the villain stuff.
Not too bad.
Hearing all these ants around is amusing. Look,
Enjoy carbon monoxide poisoning, X.
he called him his little something pal, and the something is the name of a doll we used to have in.
Pollywog. You mean the technical term for frog for a certain stage of frog?
I didn't know that. I'm not really up on amphibians, but
okay, okay. Did you ever wonder why one of the versions of Politoad is the Pokemon is Poliwag?
No, not really.
Oh my God!
That's just been that's just been like in the world for as long as I can remember, so I stopped questioning.
Yeah, of course, all these prejudice against races that don't exist, like the Clawpaws. Ollie, you just came out of that level, you idiot.
Okay.
You've got to go to where Knuckles was originally.
Oh,
you know where Sonic. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
You've got Froggy, but again he's escaped. Now in the Dreamcast version, funny enough, it's never made clear that Froggy is escaped. They added in the DX version the thing that when you catch him, he just somehow gets away and Big goes, "Oh no, he escaped again."
Yeah, I don't think they've put that in this version.
Ah.
That's the wrong way.
I know me and Ian made jokes that Big was related to Blaze, and occasionally would go, "Uh-oh, I made a duty." Granted, yeah, we were not classy, but this is also the thing when Sonic was racist to echidnas. I would constantly be given his comeuppance by a shotgun blast to the chest, but filled with beanbags. Back, you wanker! I love the fact that it's implied in the comics that at some point Knack the Weasel's sister somehow slept with Han Solo and got his ship. Because why not have the Millennium Falcon?
Yeah.
Where'd you get this, Nick? Oh, I got it from an old boyfriend.
Oops.
Oh look, there's Tails. Just holding Froggy. Okay, so here's where the time lapse doesn't make sense. In Tails' story, he's just chased Froggy across a desert at this point and only just got him.
Yeah. Okay, so he went off this way.
I think he's gone back to Station Square and you've got to go to... Do you remember the first level Sonic goes to? You know, where Tails crashes his hotel?
Yeah.
Go there.
Probably got hatched from an egg. I just realised that Knuckles probably got hatched from an egg.
Probably. Yeah, he did. In the comics, he was in an egg that was kept in a microwave by his dad. Locke was a terrible dad. Okay.
That robot.
Locke was a terrible dad, and he
talk to
didn't
Amy.
believe in marriage, which is why Knuckles has so many siblings and cousins. Like Kneecaps, the echidna.
Remember David Attenborough's World of Snacks? Yes, I remember.
Yes, I remember. Oh, look, there's Sonic, by the way.
Yep.
This is literally just after he goes after Amy, who's been kidnapped again.
Nobody can tell Locke what he can't do.
Oh yes, it's like a... Oh yes, Amy's... I'm not a damsel in distress anymore, Sonic. You haven't been a damsel in distress for 28 years, you thought. But yeah, Knuckles' dad was Locke, who decided, I need to make a super baby, and somehow putting him in the egg in the microwave somehow made that so Knuckles became green at some point. It was super confusing.
Fuck you. Fucking robot monkey.
You can hit people with your fishing rod.
Yeah. Fuck this thing in particular.
Some of Big's upgrades, by the way, are in levels.
Yeah.
But you need to know where they are, that's the problem. And Froggy isn't that far in this bit. I think he's on one, near one of these beaches. Here's the Sonic 4 I want to... He won't appear, Locke won't appear. They did have Knuckles' dad turn up. Like a dad's turn up in the second Sonic movie.
Yeah, they're not gonna have comic characters in there because nobody cares about the Sonic comics.
First of all, fuck you. Second of all... It's kind of a mixed thing. There are people who like the original comics, they're just kind of mixed on whether or not they should be remembered or whether it's a, oh wow, we really just did accept anything, didn't we? There's also the problem that Knuckles' dad, the whole Knuckles' dad, by the way, turning up in the movie, did make him froth because he's like, he somehow thought he owned the right to Knuckles having a parent, and they pretty much had to explain to him they didn't name his dad, so therefore it doesn't count. And considering that in the comics the echidnas all kind of look the same, it's hard to distinguish who's who. Plus, Ken kind of unfortunately owns Locke and pretty much 90% of the echidna characters.
Not too bad.
So
Which he is, by the way, planning to do something with. It's just legally he can't use Knuckles as a character. So what he's done is he's given Knuckles cybernetic implants, a cowboy hat, and spelt his name differently.
Hold on there. Come back, please.
His name's now Knox in his comic.
I'm begging you, please.
I
don't remember Gamma doing this. I don't remember him ever doing this.
Froggy?
Yeah, though this game does justify why in Sonic Adventure 2 you just find Big in random places. Like, why is Big somehow in space? Big just gets around.
At least in Sonic Heroes he's found a couple of friends to be on his team.
Well, yeah. Well. To be fair, it's more Amy manipulating them. I'm sorry, but it is literally Amy gets what she wants, and and we'll find Froggy and my Chow, right? Yeah, whatever. But Amy doesn't care about what they want or what they need. It's just I want to have this underage relationship thing go on. It's very much it's what I want.
Okay, I don't think Sega expects people like to think about the.
Hurry up and rescue him.
Well, no, they've actually. Well, the funny thing is, they are trying to curb that. They're very much at the moment. One of the big conflicts they're having with the Western development is they want the Sonic and Amy shit to stop. Apparently, like they're sick of because they're one of the only mandates they actually do have is they don't want Sonic and Amy to actually have anything resembling a relationship because it's very much a. Okay, you know how Rey Mysterio was better when he was doing the chasing and not the whole winning the belt? Yeah. They think Amy is more interesting when she's doing the chasing and Sonic isn't receptive because it's funny. But they've gotten to the point where they've gone, okay, the Joker's gone on for 20 years, it's not funny anymore, and Amy doesn't really seem to have a personality outside of this. So could we just try and build her up as a completely different character now? So they've abandoned a lot of what they've done with her now, and now her character is very much girl. But that's her personality now. Like she doesn't do the whole I want to date Sonic anymore or I'm obsessed with him. It's I want to just be a nice person.
And so the mandate is no woman dates.
The mandates are a point of contention and are really confusing, and there's a difference between different mandates for each thing, because apparently there were mandates on what they could do with Shadow when it comes to putting him in things. The comics claim to have mandates, but they're contradicted constantly, and Sega have denied that they have any for the comics at all. But every business has a mandate of some kind. It's really weird things like, for example, an example would be something like Kiryu Kazuma has certain things he cannot do. Like as a character, you know he can't do.
Yeah.
Like an example would be Kiryu's never ever going to be in a relationship, right? You know that's never going to be a thing.
Well, I mean, he literally was.
What I mean is it's not a long-standing he's going to get married and just go off into the sunset thing.
Yeah.
Because he had urine. That's one of the things they do, because they've got mandates like one of the mandates that is official and is 100% confirmed is Sonic is not allowed to smoke. Sonic is not allowed to swear. There was contention as to whether or not there can be money in their universe. They've broken that one a couple of times. Certain characters cannot have relationships. Certain characters have to always be wearing clothes. It's kind of the obvious stuff. Every company has this for their products. That there's certain mandates of what their characters have to, what is acceptable for their character to do.
Yeah.
Now, here's an annoying thing in this thing. You can flood this room completely for, I think, for a power-up, but it makes it so it's next to impossible to catch Froggy, because it gets, like, the water rises, but Froggy doesn't.
What power-up is it?
I think it's one of the laws, because I think you can pick up some laws for his fishing rod.
So they had to scrap the Sonic game where he collects cigarettes instead of rings. The King's Song.
No, I think the only Sonic game I know of that they did scrap, like full on just go, we need to stop this, we just need to scrap this, was the Sega Saturn one, where literally all of its staff were so exhausted that they passed out and needed actual hospital visit, like hospital time.
Yeah.
Because they weren't allowed to sleep. In the modern day, we call this the Naughty Dog crunch system.
Yeah. Also applicable to Rockstar Games and EA in the 2000s. And basically the entire fucking industry.
I'm sorry, but I think EA, I think it's horrible EA just doing the whole, well, we just thought these cave dwellers would just take any slop that we made. Like, they literally refer to their customers as cave dwellers.
I told Seb he should check out Cloud Obscure.
Yeah, of course you did.
We're together again at last, huh?
Word of mouth is how this thing is getting around, because God forbid it gets actual advertising.
That's strange.
I mean, you didn't even know there was a physical version.
I did not, or I would have got it.
Shelf
trophies.
Sold out of them. They actually sold out of them, Ollie. They sold out of copies.
Yeah.
It became an actual worldwide problem that they ran out of physical copies.
Cool. I mean, I would want a physical copy for shelf trophy reasons.
Yeah, same. I'm all for it, but again, I didn't know there was a physical version either.
Yeah.
Because of how small scale it was being treated.
Wow.
King Zog version of Sonic. Look, I already have to deal with the version. I've already had to deal with the multiverse Sonic with no cops on it. And that version of Sonic that me and Ian made that was an alcoholic.
So these are the 7 emeralds.
Where Sega Land was an actual thing and he just ran it really poorly.
Am I unreasonable for wanting to boil that frog alive? No, Seb, no you are not.
Look, Froggy isn't even that important, like, in general.
I thought,
except to Big.
You know, I thought this was going to be like a nice, chill sort of chat we could have while the fishing minigame is not this exercise in frustration. No, I seem to have got it now.
The 7 chaos.
It was just that first level.
The controller itself.
Also, why Big is experiencing the past is questionable.
The emerald that controls the 7 chaos.
Like, he doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
He also doesn't factor in from this point on.
He doesn't factor in. The only thing he does after this point is he brings an emerald to Sonic. That's about it.
Froggy? I don't like the look of
Evil
this
Amy.
place.
You know the sad thing about Evil Amy is?
What?
She's just Sega Amy. That's it. She's just Sega
now,
Amy, but with
there's
more
no point
with
to my
schizophrenia.
rescuing you. I don't know
There's a
who
literal
would
joke
bother
in the
to
comic
save
where
us
Evil
both.
Amy turns up and Sonic literally sees how she behaves and goes, "Yeah, I really don't see a difference."
We better get going, buddy.
Except she speaks in nursery rhymes and talks about murdering Sonic.
Resuming monorail
How they
operation.
need to be together by killing him, so very yandere.
Yeah.
Even Amy going, "But I'm you from another universe. We're basically the same person." "Yes, but you still go splat." Oh, right, so now you're going to have to fight the last boss for Big, and I call it boss in the broadest possible term.
Yeah, I remember the... Like, this is the most Big has to do with the plot in this game. And it's just to get his frog back.
Oh yeah, you have to take the monorail. Go to the bottom. Go to the
Monorail!
bottom floor.
I'm already on the monorail. It's you're on a delay.
Yeah. I know, I'm on a delay. I'm just trying to remember, because again, Big was always annoying to me as a kid. But I've got it down. I did have a long session playing the GameCube version, so I've got Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Oh yeah, Big steals the plane, the tornado.
Well, yeah, because it's important for the final. It's the only clue you'll get to. In the supersonic bit, where you have to go find the final emerald, you have to go to where the plane crashed.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, Ollie, you can't take it yet. You've got to go deal with, you know...
Fuck that frog.
Uh-oh. Ollie made a duty. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Oh, you need to go deal with Chaos 4. Well, technically 6, but we don't know that yet.
So, I see you're trying to escape. I'm right on time. Chaos, grab him! Get that frog! And don't forget the Chaos Emerald.
mean, the emeralds are definitely giving him bones.
Yeah.
All right, and now for the frog.
That frog just
The
peeked out.
frog is possessed by your tail.
Well, he swallowed it at the beginning,
Once you
right?
get your tail, you'll be complete and
He swallowed
ultra-strong.
it, and he also ate a bit of Chaos's tail. Thank you for the exposition, Eggman.
Yeah.
Unbelievable!
And
Look
Big's
what
just sitting there,
happened.
flapping his arms, not knowing what the
Chaos
fuck is
has
going on.
transformed again.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Gotta go!
Froggy? I'll save you. Don't worry, Pally.
So, he's your friend, eh? No sweat. I'll get him back. Watch me.
Careful, Froggy. Don't worry. We'll get you back.
Aim for the frog and cast your lure.
Have yourself some rings.
Something.
You've got to wait for a red hexagon to turn up and then aim there.
I would worry if that guy had to bring me back. Done.
Hooray!
Okay, so it was about slightly shorter than it took me to do the Sonic one.
Well, of course it's shorter than the Sonic one because Sonic's one actually Sonic's one includes pretty much all of the levels.
Little buddy, time to get a move on.
Sonic has the longest one because he's the main character. He's got to actually he's like I think the only character who runs into every other character.
Yeah.
Huh? What? Hey, maybe we could use this. But I don't know the first thing about it.
And yet he gets somehow stolen by Metal
Oh, well,
Sonic later.
I'll give it a try anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they could bring in some of the old comic characters, or even some of the old characters from the old Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. I mean, I have to give Ian Flynn credit. He did take a one-and-done character that was in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and basically made her an insane capitalist.
Right.
There's like this one character that's in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon that's like a blue robot hedgehog, female robot hedgehog called Breezy, but she's a one-off thing. Then when he introduced her into the comic, he just went, fuck it, I actually remember the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and Pingus is pretty popular right now. And since she had no defined character because she was a robot, now I can just reintroduce her as a living, breathing character and just make her an insane capitalist that runs a casino. I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, you've got to think there's got to be people who are in the Sonic universe who are an evil, but they're not kidnap and destroy the world evil, or put people into you know, machines evil. But they're more
asking how big is the
ironic
casino?
Very big, actually.
It's a very large casino.
It's a very large casino. It was mainly so they could also add a story to Sonic the Fighters. So yeah, this is Big's whole thing. He doesn't give a shit. He's just dancing on the desecrated graves of echidnas. Or Trogners. That may or may not be related to Knuckles, it depends. Yuji Naka. Miss him being around.
Yeah.
He has a lot of... He's got a very big love and hate relationship with Sega, because on one hand they let him make Sonic, on the other hand they told him, we're not making Sonic 2, go fuck yourself. So he went, fine, I'll go to Sega of Europe, and we'll make Sonic 2. Fine. Sonic 2's done well.
Is there another character we could get done in maybe an hour or two?
An hour or two. You could do Amy. Amy only has like only has like 3 or 4 levels and 1 boss fight that's very easy. Or you can just do Tails, where it's just redoing some of the levels. But there is a hidden upgrade in the beginning of the game that actually makes Tails fly faster. If you go into the little sewers bit just behind where Twinkle Park is, go to the end and fly through the little hole in the ceiling. You'll find the little jet booster thing that you can put to the back of his boots. Makes him fly a little faster.
Yeah.
Big is chill.
Yeah.
Like, he's not part of the plot. He's very much you. He doesn't want to be part of the plot. He just wants to do his side questing, which for some reason involves fishing.
Yeah.
Which was very much you during Yakuza 6.
Yeah. And I said to Sam earlier, I don't mind fishing minigames. I'll usually spend a lot of time in them.
Well, again, Big's entire thing, the reason Big was made and why his storyline is the whole thing, is because they were just releasing Sega Bass Fishing on the Dreamcast, and they wanted to show off the mechanics and like how it could work.
Yeah.
Big was the perfect example because more people are going to play a Sonic game than a fishing game.
Yeah.
I love that Big's entire thing can be just summed up as he just turns up in places.
Yeah.
You act as if I want to be part of the plot and want to be in this shit. We don't. It just kind of happens. It just happens. You just happen to walk into these places and these situations.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, he does. Oh, Sega Europe, back when you were a thing. Then again, it's hard to really exist when one part of the company is undermining everything you do. We've got this big investment, fuck you, but it's Sony, fuck them! Why does the PlayStation now exist? That is an abridged version of something that actually happened. But then again, Nintendo did the same thing. Speaking of Nintendo, did you know they're one of the only companies that existed just before, they're still around, that existed before the fall of the Ottoman Empire?
Huh.
Like, they were around a few years, Nintendo existed as a company just a few years before the Ottoman Empire fell.
Which character?
That is brilliant. Okay, so... Amy Rose.
No, Ollie, this means that Nintendo can literally sit there with Mario and go, I have watched empires crumble. It was one empire, but it fell. I'm gonna civilize you good.
Kind of like how the Holy Roman Empire in America existed at the same time. Yeah.
Well, no, I love watching. I've been watching again the biased Roman history thing, and one of the things I love while I was trying to explain it is just having the little avatars going things like invading places, going, "I'm gonna civilize the fuck out of you," and describing all of the places they invade as barbarians or people that are terrified of civilization. Or whenever something amazing happens, oh no, they used their magic to stop it. Or when one of their emperors went mad. No, he didn't go mad, he was actually becoming a god. And wrestled Neptune.
There was always something fun to do with Sonic around. I really miss him.
We also found, by the way, we were going through some of our characters last night for D&D, from D&D, and found that you and Trigger's characters might actually work better as a group.
Right.
Apparently you two can complement each other in some way, because apparently Trigger's character can do quite a few things you can't do. And you can do a lot of things he can't, so you two teaming together actually makes more sense, because he tried to explain that what happened, we were going over what went wrong last time. I said the problem is he and Dan's characters can't really work well together because of the abilities they have. And they just don't work, they just can't complement or work with each other. But they work well. Listen, like, he works well with someone like, say, me and Alex's character. Because we're heavy hitters. And we can give like the minor healing we need and like support each other and have abilities that can support each other. Whereas him and your characters, he can give you boosts to a lot of the stuff you're doing with bardic inspirations. Also, you're a walking goddamn tank.
Yikes! You almost ran me
Slash
over,
meat grinder,
Chris.
depending on how many axes we give you.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, and I might have done a bad thing with Baldur's Gate, Ollie.
Go on.
I may have installed some mods.
Go on.
That was one of
Nothing
Eggman's
major,
robots.
just some EXP boosts
He
and
must have captured you,
raising the
and
level
somehow
cap,
you got away, right?
because level 12 just didn't seem to make
Don't
sense to me.
worry, I'll protect you.
I did, however,
I'll do
resist
my
the
best to
shotgun
keep us
mod.
both from harm. I'll stand by you all the way.
Although I may have also started a relationship with a Githraki, and I think the relationship is very unhealthy, but I don't know how to leave it.
Yeah.
Well, no, tell me if this is healthy or not. Apparently our relationship is built on the fact that the only way she can express love to me, or feels that I can love her, is if we give each other bruises and beat each other up.
Right. Also, Picasso
You know
and
what,
Dwayne Johnson were alive at the same time. So yeah, Picasso and The Rock could have met.
Maybe.
Wonder what he'd make of it.
Oh yeah, this is also the first time Amy has the hammer, by the way, because before this, the only weapon she had was in a UK comic where she had a crossbow for some reason. Amy does get upgrades, but only one of them is mandatory.
Right.
So, oh yeah, you've got to go to the casino night zone. Oh look, there's Cream. Because, of course, there's Cream. Why is that child unattended?
I don't know.
While that other child by the train station is also unattended, and her dad doesn't turn up again until, like, Supersonic's bit of the story. Also, this was Amy's massive, like, redesign. Because before this, they only had Sonic CD to work off of, and they were like, oh yeah, shit. This might be a bit of a bitch to animate, let's do something else. Oh, you need to go to the casino thing, so you need to go to the hotel. You should know where that is by now. So yeah, I've been installing mods, but it's mainly just to deal with one of the really annoying leveling systems. Because leveling up is very difficult in Baldur's Gate 3.
I want the sheep to be in the game. I know. Okay.
The original Sheik?
He's just in every casino in video games commenting on their side.
Oh, Sonic!
Oh, it's something I was thinking of Sabu's uncle. Who, by the way, got Sabu fired from WCW. They had one very specific rule in WCW.
Yeah.
Do not throw fucking fireballs at people.
What's your problem?
He throws a fireball at someone and then pulls out a fucking railway spike.
This little birdie's got in trouble. I think you should be his bodyguard a little while.
What?
Doesn't matter. We'll just tag along.
No way!
Come on, don't run away! Oh!
Now back to Twinkle Park,
No
isn't
trains
it?
are currently in service.
Yeah, it's Twinkle Park.
Nothing around here.
There you go.
No.
Wait up, Sonic! Not fair! I can't run as fast as you! Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
Don't panic! I'll handle that bag of bolts!
Ah!
Now what's wrong?
I can't run as fast as you. No shit.
Amy, one of the first video game characters to not understand that no means no. The fuck is what do you mean? What the fuck is consent?
Amy! Wait! I give up. She's so weird.
Why can't I just have what I want? Why does anyone else have to have a say? Including the person I'm forcing it on. Well, yeah, considering they've done a comic where he's running alongside the Flash.
Yeah.
And at one point, one of the comments they make is that the Flash starts mentioning how fast he can run, and Sonic just responds with, "Oh, how cute! You can still measure how fast you can run."
Buttons and the door should open.
Also, Shadow beats the fuck out of the Joker. Apparently, he doesn't like being called a midget. Also, he said that he kept making the obvious Shadow's just extremely edgy, so, you know, why should I be afraid of that?
The Hedgehog.
Yeah, his entire thing is literally, oh yeah, you're just edgy. I mean, I already deal with Batman. I mean, you know, you're okay, but you're still a midget, so Shadow just beats the shit out of him. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, don't hit the robot too many times, or he will literally just become invincible. So yeah, activate that final button.
Ow.
I like how he just waves his arms when he's at, as if he's like frustrated as shit. Yeah, Ollie, just go to the exit door. He will become Mark Grayson? Sure. Yes, Seb. He will become Mark Grayson. Okay, this is the first time I've seen this on Twitter. This account has been withheld in response to a legal demand.
Huh.
Wow.
What did you do?
Not me. Someone else's account. Someone's put, okay, I've never seen this, and it's in response to someone they're following. There's a bit like their accounts, not like it's got the look of like the account's been suspended because the the profile pictures disappeared, and you can't see their tweets or anything, and just saying the account has been withheld.
So
somehow I think, somehow I don't know what they've done, but.
Seb said he liked Series 3 of Invincible.
I like Series 3. Oh, you can literally see the reflection that it's a fall-away floor.
Don't. It feels like this game is fighting me somehow on the movement.
It's because it's this level specifically because it's working off the whole mirror thing.
No, I mean even before that, like it feels weird to try moving around. I don't. Maybe it's because she's slow.
Yeah, well, yeah, Amy's whole thing is more about hide and seek in avoiding things than actually destroying them. Weak, Amy, a weak. I never needed surgery, therapy for anything. I bet you can't even lift Reese Witherspoon over your head. Actually, she might be able to. They're very inconsistent with how strong she actually is.
Yeah.
Apparently she's strong enough that she can arm wrestle Sonic and Tails. She struggles a bit with Knuckles, and she can lift weapons made for the Mega Man X characters.
And very inconsistent with how heavy Reese Witherspoon is.
Well, I don't fucking know. She might have been on a diet. I'm not judging Reese Witherspoon's weight, and it's also rude to ask.
Must have gotten lost too.
No, Amy, you could have just let Sonic do things.
Hey,
and you would have been safe. But no, you were obsessed with, oh no, I'm being chased. Ooh, look, this place lets cute couples in. You're not lost, you just ran off, you stupid bint.
Help!
And at this time, again, she was a 6-year-old in a 12-year-old body, according to the canon. Because magic. I don't think your demands are going to work. Wait a minute, he can fly. Why is he using doors and stairs? I have built this machine to fly, and yet it will use proper etiquette while traveling. Why? Because people worked hard to build those stairs. And they shall be respected. It just seems ridiculously arbitrary when you built a thing that can fly. Jet fuel is expensive.
Hand me the bird.
Nope.
Quietly hand over the bird.
No, never.
Why not?
Also, notice that there's no E-series robot he's got that's alpha.
You
Or
tell
I know.
me why you want it now.
Does not compute.
Or
You don't
Sigma.
even know? I know you might hurt us both. Please, Mr. Robot.
Also, get this, Roman Reigns is going to be in a Street Fighter movie.
Won't you help us, please?
He's playing Akuma.
Insufficient data.
Oh, but Braun Strowman is trying to pulling to play Zangief.
Illogical.
See that? I can see that too, right?
I pity you. Love is not part of your programming. You are missing something good. Hey, Birdie, come back here!
Okay, Shockwave.
Okay.
Well, what?
What is most illogical? It is clear that the vanilla cola is clearly the best one. Every other flavor is illogical.
You sure?
It's dangerous here. Hurry, we'll be at the Mystic Ruins base soon.
Bitch, did I stutter? Get
You're
out!
really nice. You're different from the other robots.
Also, very ridiculous unlocking system, by the way.
You've got a soft spot inside your metal frame.
Is there a
If you
code to
want,
unlock the
we
cell?
can be
No,
friends,
it's a
okay?
giant fucking button. Isn't that stupid? No, it requires full body weight to push down.
Alright.
Okay, so next you get to play some whack-a-mole.
Whack the rat. Okay. No, right. Okay.
Ollie, everything okay?
Yep. Yep.
You've gone very quiet.
Have I?
Yeah, you're very quiet.
Can you hear me?
No, you're still very quiet.
Right.
You're like a whisper.
How about now?
A little louder, but still pretty quiet.
Just a second. Alright,
Yeah, you're still very quiet.
yeah, okay, that's weird.
think his mic might just be on its way out.